Welcome to another quick tip video. Today we're going to look at absolute references in Microsoft Excel. Our agenda, we'll first look at what are absolute references. We'll learn about the absolute symbol. We'll discover the types of absolute references, how to use absolute references, and we'll learn about the absolute key. So what are absolute references? Well, first off, let's talk about how can we see or tell something is an absolute reference on a cell in Microsoft Excel. We're looking for the $sign. A $sign indicates that whatever's after it is not going to move whenever we drag down to copy any formulas. So here are the types of absolute references. The first is the fact that there is no $sign, so both the column and row will change if I grab the lower right hand corner in Excel and drag down. B will become C, D, E, F as I drag down. If I drag to the right, it would be B3, 4, 5. If I drag to the right, B becomes C, D, E, and so forth. The column and row absolute references have $signs in front of both the column and row. This means that neither the column nor row will change. So if I put that into a cell and drag down, it's going to keep B2 all the way down. If you want just the column absolute reference, you put the $sign just in front of the column, so the column will never change, but the row will. And correspondingly, if we put the $sign in front of the row, that's a row absolute references, so the row will not change, but the column does. We're going to learn how primarily the one you'll use is the column and row reference, so we'll take a look at how that works. To use the absolute references, the easiest method is to use the absolute key. The absolute key is the F4 key. So we're going to use the F4 key to complete our examples. If I could find Excel, there we go. Minimize our recording. So what I have is employee bonuses. They're going to get 1.9%. So I've done a nice job of putting my rate separate from having to hard code it in case this rate changes. I can just change this one value and it'll update all of the various cells. So I'll start off putting an equal sign. I'll take their salary times the bonus rate. Easy enough. Notice there's no absolute references in there. I'll press enter, and that's perfect. That's what Jill should get. So to make my life easy, I'll go back and use the fill handle to fill down and things are not looking good. Because what has happened, if we look up here, you'll see that it changed B7 like I wanted, but it changed, instead of being C3, it changed it to C4. Correspondingly, this went to C5, which is a label. I can increase the size of this because he got a huge bonus, and it repeats over again. We can fix that. First, let me go ahead and we'll just delete these. Not really necessary, but it makes it nice and clean. I'll press the equal sign. I click on the salary again, times the bonus rate. This time, I'm going to press the F4 key. What this does is it puts a $sign in front of the C and the 3. So I didn't have to type the $signs. It did it for me with the absolute key. But the absolute key is even cooler because if I press it again, it does a row absolute reference. I press it again, a column absolute reference, and again, back to no reference at all. I'm going to go ahead and I could use just a column absolute reference, but I'm going to go ahead and use that and drag down. And those values are much better. So that's how you can use absolute references. Just make sure you use the absolute key. It's the easiest way to do it. Thank you for watching.